All right, we're gonna draw Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc.
Woohoo.
So yeah, I like this guy. He's pretty cool. So he's pretty simple to draw because he's pretty much just like an egg shape. He's like a circle, and his eye's a circle shape. He has one eye, so you don't even have to draw two. Okay, so we're gonna start off by drawing the top of his head. So we're gonna do a little bump for his head, like that. Okay, so now we're gonna draw his head, and we're gonna leave some space on both sides of the page for his arms, because his arms are gonna be kind of like touching his waist, okay? So so it's not a perfect circle, but we're gonna come down to somewhere about right around here. So we're gonna try to get to about there. And we're gonna come out. So if you wanna draw a couple little like markers to see like about where your circle's gonna be. And then watch, we're gonna go right about where that corner is. A shape like this. And we can stop. And I'm gonna turn my page over because it's easier for me to use my hand because it curves this way. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue over this way. So watch what I do first. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna connect here. And then I'm gonna go back up to the top of his head, just like that. Okay, good. So the second part is we're gonna draw his eye. Now we're gonna leave some space for his mouth at the bottom. So his eye is gonna be a circle shape right about here. So draw a nice round circle right there. In the center of his eye, we're gonna do another circle, a little bit smaller, and then an even smaller one right in the middle. And now an even smaller one like that, and then you color in black, but leave that little small one white. It's kind of like a reflection in his eye. Okay, now his mouth. So he's gonna have a smiley face. So we're gonna do a curve starting from here to about here. So we're gonna do a nice curve. And then we're gonna do a little shape on both sides of his cheek. And then his bottom lip, a little shape like that off to one of the sides. All right, let's do his horns. He has two small horns. I'm gonna do one like that, and one on the other side. That's it. Okay, now before we do his arms, we're gonna do his legs. So, actually, you know what? Let's do his arms so that way we have enough space for his legs. So I'm gonna do a sideways V. So I'm gonna start about where his eyeball is, right about here, and I'm gonna draw the same thing on that side. So we're gonna do a V, we're gonna come out like this. It's like a little bump for his elbow. I'm gonna come down like that. And then we're gonna come down, a little wiggle, and there. And then we're gonna draw the inside of his arm. So it's thicker at the top, and it gets thinner as you come in. So we're gonna go thicker to thinner. And then this is gonna be thicker right here, and it's gonna get thinner at his wrist. So then we're gonna come down like this to where his wrist is. And then we're gonna come back up like that. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So we're gonna do a sideways V, little bump for his elbow. And then we're gonna come down to about here, that. And he's gonna have like a little wiggle. And then we're gonna start wider and thicker at the top, come down that way. And then we're gonna come down this way to his wrist, and then we're gonna hook back up, just like that. Cool. Now let's do both of his legs. So we're gonna do We want them as far apart as possible. So we're gonna start about here. I'm gonna bend it out where his knee is. We're gonna come in and we're gonna hook it up like that, like a J. Okay, and then over here, I'm gonna start about here, and I'm gonna go wider as I go up to his body. And then down here, I'm gonna hook, this is gonna be the back of his leg, and I'm gonna go to a point for his ankle. Then I'm gonna draw a line straight like this to the left. And then where I made that J, I'm gonna make a curve that's gonna be his one toe. And then I'm gonna do a second toe. So I'm gonna make like a little mountain peak. And I'm gonna draw a line this way. And then I'm gonna go up, that's his second toe. And then we're gonna do one more, like that. Then he's gonna have his toenails. We'll do a curve like this, like a backward C. We'll do another one and a third one. Cool. Now let's do the same thing on this side. So we're gonna do his, we're gonna start up in here, close to where his hand is. We're gonna come out, and let's try to match up where his knees are, okay? Like that. We're gonna come down, and remember, see where the J is? We're gonna come down and hook up. And then we're gonna go right about here for the back of his leg. I'm gonna hook that in. And then we're gonna draw this straight down. We're gonna draw a line to the right. We're gonna curve these two together. I'm gonna draw another mountain shape like that, and a third one like that. And let's get his toenails in. So sideways, almost like side C's. There we go, Mike Wazowski. This looks pretty good. They look almost identical. Good job, guys. Hope yours looks just as cool as this. Let's go ahead, Juliana, and color these in for everybody.
Let's do that.
All right. Well, there's Mike Wazowski, all colored in green, looking cool. I hope yours looks cool. I know it does. See you soon.